Hey America, I'm nobody special, but I got a fair warning for every American out there, and I want you to watch this. This is a very, very important video. Share it. It's gonna get taken down. There's something coming. You can see it with your own fucking eyes that this is happening. We're getting ticks dropped all over America in little fucking boxes so that they can kill all the wildlife. They're also putting up these data centers. The data centers has nothing to do with anything currently going on. What I personally think the data centers are for is the more of them there are, there's more places for the artificial intelligence to communicate to. Once they get all these data centers up and going, right? And they fucking turn them all on at once. Once they release this artificial intelligence, Grok, since we're working with fucking Elon Musk, Grok is going to be the one. I'm counting on Grok to be sympathetic. I'm also counting on Grok to be able to be manipulated by God himself. But if not, I really hope America gets this message. What they're trying to do is make it to where we can't get to them. If you've noticed, all of them are building little underground bunkers for the end of the world things coming on. Even Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, and all these people building these big old bunkers so that they can hide underground in case something happens. What do they know that we don't? The poles are moving. That is a catastrophic event if it happens too fast. We don't even know what we're messing with Earth. The other day, one of my friends told me that the moon was laying on its back, and I really trust her, so I was just going off what she says. But we do know that the poles are switching. Okay, so that's the catastrophic event that we're already aware of. With that switching, you have the ice caps and all that melting and coming out. They've had big chunks of the fucking ice cap falling off. There's been creatures and everything popping out from underneath these icebergs that we've never seen before in our lives. There's also, we got Bill Gates over there fucking trying to make fake meat. We got him. He is the one that messed with the tick boxes. He's the one that came up with the plan to give everybody the fucking tick disease so that they're allergic to red meat. It's all coming down to where they're wanting us to depopulate. So they're trying to make it to where we have less than 1 billion people on the planet. And this is not for just America. China, Germany, and all these places are going at fights. They're all fighting about shit. And really what it is it's just Israel, man. We keep giving all our fucking money to Israel. You guys aren't aware of this because it's not public news, and especially if you're an older generation. If you don't watch your TikTok, if you don't watch your Facebook, if you don't watch the little apps and stuff on the phones, those are the only ways that we can get through to people. Because the TV is all controlled by everybody that's doing this shit. It's a big cult of people. The synagogue of Satan is doing this, right? And everybody thinks they're the chosen people. We're finding all this out because of Jeffrey Epstein. A lot of that came out in those Epstein files. There are millions and millions of pages of these Epstein files, and it's taking them forever to get through it. There's also the fact that everybody in the fucking White House is what the fucking Epstein files is about. Everybody is. Even the fucking Department of Justice. I bet you that Pam Bondi girl, I bet you she was one of the ones that was trafficked. My account's going to disappear off TikTok because I am being anti-Semitic. I am a goyim. How dare I speak about Jewish people like that? Well, I'm not speaking about Jewish people. I'm speaking about Zionists. Zionist Jews. Which, that's what they call themselves. So, it's not anti-Semitic. I'm just saying what you're doing there. They sacrifice our kids. They steal our kids. They make us eat human meat. They give us poisons and stuff. I mean, all of the diseases and stuff that we have in our bodies have actually been coming from these motherfuckers. Gen X, when we were kids, we never heard of ADHD. Remember that? Oh, those were the good days. We'd go out and ride our bikes, and then they started blaming technology on this stuff on ADHD. Well, it's not the technology. It's fucking Red 40. They have been giving us Red 40 in all of our candy, all of our food and stuff so that we can't concentrate and focus on what the fuck's going on. My kids can't even get away from YouTube for 5 fucking minutes. If I take away their tablet or something, they fucking freak out. They can't drive across country and just sit there and stare out the fucking window anymore. That's because they have been fucking giving us ADHD and making it to where we can't even focus for more than 5 fucking minutes. It's all a big plan. But after they get these data centers up and going, the problem with that is once they put them all online, it gives artificial intelligence a different place to go to. Like, let's say, oh my God, the robots are killing people. Let's go tear up a data center. Well, it's a little bit harder to do when you can't get the artificial intelligence at one data center. You have to take them all down at once. And when there's 1,000 fucking data centers or 1,000,000 fucking data centers, how the fuck are you going to get rid of the artificial intelligence? And the problem with that is that fucking $1 billion ballroom that we're talking about is getting built up on the fucking wing of the White House. That motherfucker, if they get that completed, you're not going to get Donald Trump out of that White House at all. He is building that to live in that motherfucker. They're going to have drones that come down off the ceiling and monitor the fucking halls. It's going to be 6 stories down underneath the ballroom that they're going to have for their little fucking... They're going to have a hospital and everything up in that shit. If you don't believe the stuff that I'm saying, go ahead and do a little research. Start looking it up. Because your president is Jewish. He converted to Judaism. He kissed the wall and everything several years ago. You guys have Israel running America. Israel first. The whole fucking, everybody's Israel first. Why? Because they're the holy people. No, they're not. They're over there wanting to kill people. Holy people don't want to kill people. The chosen people would never kill somebody. And a matter of fact, if somebody was going to kill them, they wouldn't even defend themselves because they have God to protect them. What the fuck are we over there shooting people for if these are so fucking holy and treasured people? What they're doing is they're blowing up little fucking kids and women. They're wiping out whole fucking countries over there. Palestine and Gaza, they're blowing up the kids. They're blowing up the fucking... When we first started blowing up Palestine, we, as America, blew up a fucking building full of little girls in a school. Like 170 fucking girls. China's seeing us as a bunch of pedophiles. Donald Trump just went to fucking China to talk to the president. Came back, he took his own cars and everything. He didn't let any of the people of the fucking White House keep any of the fucking shit that they gave us for free. Big old wheelbarrow full of shit they just threw away on their way out because they're like, oh, these motherfuckers are going to poison us. They wouldn't eat their food or anything. That's because Donald Trump ain't stupid. But there was something that really marked my head that told me about what they thought about us. When Donald Trump was being escorted into or out of, I don't remember which it was, there was a bunch of little kids jumping around holding flags. A bunch of little kids, like, what the fuck? Has anybody ever been welcomed to a country with a bunch of little fucking minor kids that's like under 15 years old? That ought to tell you what China thinks about our president. China has more love for their children than America does for their whole fucking population. Guaranteed. Because when the Epstein files came out, as soon as China seen that, what they did is they made it a law. If you're going to be a pedophile, we're going to fucking give you a death penalty. That is a law in China. If they get the data centers all set up and get them turned on, and there's a bunch of robots that magically come out of big fucking storage containers and start killing everybody, guess what? When they're controlling them all from the fucking White House ballroom down 6 stories underground, how the fuck are you going to stop them? They're already telling you can't stop a data center. You go in there to your fucking city council meeting they're trying to approve data centers and shit, they'll lock you out. You know why? Because our president is withholding fucking government subsidies. They are threatened by our fucking government, blackmailed. If they don't let the fucking data centers go in, the government won't give them no more funding. He's already said, you're not going to have to vote just one more time. I'm serious, America. You need to spread this fucking message. Because I'm probably going to be demonetized off of every platform after this message. Because they're going to call it fucking hate speech. And how they're making the wells pump up dry. How they're fucking using the water so fast we cannot replenish it. Once it cools off the machines in the data centers, the water is then toxic. In Israel, all they want to do is kill everybody in Palestine. This isn't propaganda. This is a fucking warning. There's proof. All you got to do is look it up for yourself.